Hey, 30-06 John here, and today what we're going to be doing is reloading the great 30-06 cartridge, but instead of using a normal traditional powder, we're going to be using Winchester's fairly new Staball 6.5 ball powder. This ball powder they introduced about maybe 2 years ago. On the bottle it says it's ideal for the 6.5 Creedmoor, 270 Winchester, 7 MMO8, and many more. It delivers increased velocity, temperature insensitive, reduced copper fouling, and precise metering. It is also made in the USA. So let's talk about this Staball powder. Hodgdon and Winchester introduced this powder a couple of years ago. First time I read about it was in the Hodgdon 2020 Annual Reloading magazine, where they talk about the Winchester Staball 6.5 powder. They do have a lot of loads listed for it. One of the areas where they listed it for was 30-06. So if you look at a burn rate chart, Winchester Staball 6.5 is in that range. It's a little bit slower than IMR 4350. It's a little bit slower than Hodgdon H 4350. But it's faster than Alliant Reloader 19 or IMR 4831 or Ramshot Hunter. But it's in that group of powders is very popular for a lot of different cartridges. So even though it says Staball 6.5, it is useful for a lot of different reloading. If you look at this little bit of powder, it is very fine powder. I'm not sure if it's a true ball powder, but it is very fine. Much more fine than Varget or IMR 4350. Our other reloading components we're going to be using today is Hornady 30 caliber 180 grain interlock bullets. These are a pretty good bullet. Federal 210M large rifle bench rest primers. And our brass we're going to be using is a bunch of Federal once fired brass that I've collected. So let's load these up and head to the range. The rifle we're going to be using today is a classic. It's a Model 70 Winchester. It's not a pre-64. It's probably made somewhere around 1970. It's a rifle my dad gave to me as a present when I graduated high school in the mid-70s. I have a Leopold fixed 4 scope on here. I've had this scope on here for about 30 years. Been a good rifle. I've shot a few deer with it. A few whitetail and a few blacktail. Haven't shot in a long time, so I'd pull it out and give it a try. This load seems to be doing okay. Wish I had more ammo. Have to load up some more. Try a couple more shots. Hey, back from the range. Let's review our target here. I shot at 100 yards. My first group was Staball, 53 grains of Staball. After my 2 following shots, my next 4 shots formed a group of 1 1/4 inches. That's pretty good for the first group out with that powder. My next group, I raised the powder up to 55 grains, and the sun came out and I had some heat waves, and that fixed 4 power scope, I was having problems making this out. I still don't think that I should have shot that bad, 3.5 inches, but it wasn't very, I'm still suspect this group here. So what I did on my next group, when I went down range, I put a big orange dot on the target, and that enabled me to see the bisect the target and crosshairs a lot better. And my next 4 shots formed a pretty nice group of 1 inch and 3/8. That's at 56 range of Staball 6.5 powder. Um, this powder shoots pretty good. I think there's a lot of potential for it in a 30-06. If someone has a rifle they want to work up a nice load for, let me know about it. But for hunting, this is fine. That's all I have today. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe and hit the like button if you like what you see. Thanks, everyone. Have a nice day.